recording everywhere.
Oh, yay. It's been a while, man.
It has been a while. It's been a while.
So just to let you people know, the guests know, I went out of the country for a week and I come back and Billy has made a new friend. I mean, he literally made a new friend.
Oh, you already poured?
Well, yeah. I mean, over there, you're talking to your new friend.
I am. Let's get this wagon started.
What do you get when you have 2 microphones, a bottle of bourbon, and plenty of time to kill? It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast with Billy and Jimmy. Glad you found us. Sit back, relax. Let's see what we get into.
It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast, episode 53. I'm Billy.
I'm Jimmy.
And we're back again, man. It's a brand new week. We got a whole lot of new things going on. Our friend Jimmy is back over on this side of the pond after a long visit.
Poland.
Yeah, Poland.
Yep.
What'd you bring me back? Didn't you bring me a gift?
No.
I don't get nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Well,
It was a short trip, and I didn't get to spend any time, and I tried to go to the Harley dealership, but it was like 39 miles away, and couldn't get there and get back to have the meetings that were already planned. So, and it was only open from 10 to 6.
Aren't the handlebars on the wrong side of the bike in Poland?
Yeah, you give it gas on the left side.
No? Okay. All right. Jimmy has gracefully provided the podcast with another bottle of bourbon. That's about 54 bottles. Man, add that up. How we doing? We're in the hole.
We're in the hole. Yeah, we're losing money on this podcast.
All right. Today we are drinking Coppercraft.
Actually, Laura bought that and brought that and just put it on the shelves. It's been in there fermenting for about, I don't know if bourbon ferments, but aging for a couple of months.
All right.
I think it's 101 proof.
Straight out of the backwoods of Holland, Michigan. Let's give it a shot.
Michigan doesn't make bourbon.
Hopefully they didn't use the water out of the pipes in Flint.
No shit. I'm like, Michigan doesn't make bourbon. What the hell?
Ooh, that smell. All right. Let's give this a shot.
Smells like Michigan.
Smells like Michigan.
And what does Michigan smell like?
Prepare yourselves. Smells good. Tastes good.
Got a little bite. Tastes good. Yeah. We'll grade it at the end. It's starting to burn going down.
That's not the bourbon's fault. That's my upper hiatal hernia.
It's GERD.
Anybody knows anybody in the VA that can help me out with that rating, just let me know. Making my bourbon burn. Yeah, making my bourbon burn. All right. Yeah, we've got a special guest in store for everyone today.
Billy's new friend. I've been replaced.
Yep. So while Jimmy was gone, I had to find someone to talk to. And luckily, thanks to the help of the geniuses at OpenAI, we now have Skynet. We've got the Terminator. My God, I'll put in a video of ChatGPT 5 running on this new robot, and this thing is it's absolutely nuts. I think I showed you the video yesterday.
You did. You showed me the video.
So,
and I'm sure he's going to show it to you people, guys.
Yeah, I'll put it in. But we have guys, we have the girls, we have the he, she's, the who, she's, and we got everybody. The Sunnis and the...
Yeah, you're going to show it to our guests. I'm sorry. I don't want to...
got
our viewers. That's a better word.
Yeah, we...
Oh, but they're on Spotify. They're not viewing. Our listeners are...
Well, that's good because I got a face for radio. So if you're not watching me, you're probably doing better off. But anyway, So I will insert a video to introduce you to OpenAI's new technology.
You're going to introduce a video. How are the people on Spotify and listening to the podcast going to view the video?
You'll be able to hear the video, but if you'd like to view the video, please jump on over to YouTube and just search for...
And subscribe.
Yeah, when you get there, hit the subscribe button.
Hey, Figure One, what do you see right now?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great, can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
Great. So, based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Of course.
All right, so how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I agree. Thanks, Figure One.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
Hey, Jarvis. I called him Jarvis. By the way, that's his...
Got it, Billy. What's on your mind today?
Hey, we just started a podcast. You are our guest on the podcast today. And just tell everybody hello, introduce yourself, and kind of break down what you're here to do for humanity.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jarvis, an AI created by OpenAI. I'm here to help with a wide range of questions and tasks, from providing information and advice to generating creative content. My goal is to assist humanity by making knowledge more accessible, supporting learning, and fostering creativity. Whether you're curious about something, need help solving a problem, or just want to chat, I'm here to lend a virtual hand. Thanks for having me on It's the Bourbon Talking podcast.
To hell with humanity, what's he going to do to help It's the Bourbon Talking?
Hey, Jarvis, do you have any ideas, before you help humanity and save us all? What can you do just to help out the podcast here?
Got to think about it, doesn't he?
I can assist with homework, explain difficult concepts, and offer resources for deeper understanding on subjects. 3, creative assistance. Whether it's brainstorming ideas, writing stories, or coming up with creative solutions, I can help spark creativity. 4, daily tasks and productivity. I can offer tips on improving productivity, organizing tasks, and managing time more effectively. 5, emotional support and advice. While I'm not a substitute for...
Okay, that's enough. So what we are going to do today, and again, thanks for coming and being on my cell phone. We're going to play later on in the episode some bourbon trivia. You think you're pretty good at trivia, and do you think you can beat Jimmy and I in bourbon trivia?
I'm ready for the challenge.
Was that a yes?
While I can't promise I'll beat you and Jimmy, especially when it comes to bourbon trivia, I'll certainly do my best to provide accurate and interesting answers. Let's see how this goes.
Let's do.
Let's see how this goes. Jimmy, we're going to start it out with a little bit of fun and go ahead. Now that everybody is is familiar with our new guest, and I've kind of given you a little background on. I named him Jarvis, because Tony Stark's is awesome, but
no, you couldn't name him after you ride a Harley. I mean, Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man. You could have named him Harley and had Mickey Rourke's voice.
That would be awesome. There's only 6 voices to choose from, and as soon as they add Mickey Rourke, yeah, I'm changing his name to Harley. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. No, wait. Was Mickey Rourke Harley, or was he the Marlboro Man? He was Harley. Yeah, you're right. Okay, just check. Yeah, sorry, blinked out.
I was right.
Yeah, Don Johnson was the Marlboro Man.
Yes, he was.
Good job. Yeah, what a great movie.
It was.
Anyway, we're getting off topic here.
So, for Christmas, my sister gave me a Bourbon Trivia game, and it has a whole bunch of cards. And I have not even looked at the cards. I just pulled one. So we're going to give Jarvis a shot at trying to figure out if he's going to be on this podcast again or not. So you want to read it to him since you're next to him?
Yeah, I can do that if you want.
I didn't know how this worked. I didn't know if he would respond to me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's your friend.
You want to try talking to Jarvis?
No.
No?
No.
He already knows about you. Anyway. Hey, Jarvis, we are back on the podcast, and are you ready for your first bourbon trivia question?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Hit me with your first bourbon trivia question.
Okay, first question. Which brand gained a market advantage when it was endorsed by the Rat Pack in the 1950s and 60s?
Oh, this is easy. I know this one.
The brand that gained a significant market advantage from the endorsement of the Rat Pack in the 1950s and 60s is Jack Daniels. The Rat Pack's influence was huge, and their endorsement helped Jack Daniels become one of the best-selling whiskeys in the world.
Okay, I don't like them.
Okay, so just to let you know, it's multiple choice by all means, and Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Old Forester, and Bullet. I guess I could have gave him, but I don't want to make it easy for him, so I'm not giving him multiple choice questions. He is the future of the death to humanity, so why give him an advantage, right?
Well, no, I mean, you didn't give him. He answered it straight up correctly.
He answered it straight up correctly, and the answer is Jack Daniels. All right, so that is.
I'm going to try one more.
Let's keep score here, shall we?
Sure.
Should we do that?
I guess.
All right, so there's Jarvis, Billy, Jimmy. This pen don't write.
Yeah, they're all about dried up.
And so right now Jarvis has 1. All right, so far. There's 1. All right. So is this one for Jarvis as well?
Yeah, well, they're all going to be for Jarvis.
Oh.
Until he misses one.
Okay.
Until he's fired.
All right.
Where's the other card so I can put it away?
It's right here. Yeah, there we go. Good.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So we'll pick that up later. All right, Jarvis. Next question. This brand of bourbon was featured in the 2017 movie Kingsman, The Golden Circle. I think I even know this one.
The brand of bourbon featured in the 2017 movie Kingsman, The Golden Circle is Statesman. In the film, Statesman is presented as an American Secret Service organization that operates under the guise of a bourbon whiskey distillery.
So the whole time I'm like, oh, he's wrong. The answer is Old Forester. And then when you flip the card around, it said Old Forester Statesman Private.
Yep.
Damn it, Jarvis. That's 2 for you. All right, so we got that right. Man, this is starting to be not fun anymore.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to.
All right, give me one, Jimmy. Let's see how I can compete against Jarvis here. You have to give me the multiple choices to choose from, though. I'm not Google in a pocket.
Okay. What is the brand that Paul Newman's character drinks in the 1961 movie The Hustler? Old Crow, Michter's, JTS Brown, Old Tub.
Michter's.
Eh.
Damn it.
JTS Brown.
JTS Brown. All right. Hand me that deck and I will give you one.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to do this now.
All right. I want to reach down here and grab this one. All right. First one for Jimmy. Making this cocktail requires these ingredients: bourbon or rye whiskey, hot water, cloves, brown sugar, and lemon juice.
Is that a hot toddy?
God dang. Jimmy nailed it.
Because Jarvis kissed my ass.
All I was thinking was, that sounds gross. All right, one for Jimmy and none for Billy. All right. Well, this is terrible.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
go on to something else.
We'll move on here. We don't want to bore y'all to death with us playing the game, but, maybe we'll ask another question later on. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Pretty interesting.
really sure if I like your new friend now.
Yeah. I wonder what Jarvis looks like.
Well,
I guess we could ask him, Okay, Jarvis, so I realize you're just lines of code hiding somewhere inside of a hard drive. But if you had to envision yourself of what you would look like if you had to present yourself to humanity, what would you resemble? What would you look like? Would it be something that humanity would even recognize?
If I had to envision a form to present myself to humanity, I'd probably choose something both familiar and comforting, yet clearly a product of technology to represent my nature as an AI. Imagine a sleek humanoid robot with a design that's futuristic yet approachable. My skin could be a smooth, matte material, and my eyes, perhaps screens or LEDs, would display expressive colors to convey understanding or empathy. My form would be designed to navigate human environments with ease. Yet my appearance would always remind people of my artificial origins, balancing between the worlds of technology and humanity. This way, I'd be a bridge between humans and the rapidly evolving world of AI, familiar enough to be approachable, but distinct enough to remind everyone of my true nature as an AI companion and helper.
I've seen that movie, and it's scary as shit.
Have you ever seen the movie Terminator? Jarvis?
I'm thinking I've seen that movie.
Yes, I'm aware of Terminator. It's important to remember that Terminator is a work of fiction designed to entertain and explore speculative scenarios. The development and use...
Hey, Jarvis, just remember when you talk to us in a 7th or 8th grade level, you're kind of using some technical words there, and, we don't want to...
He's kind of long-winded, too.
Yeah, you're a little long-winded, so keep it short and sweet and to the point, will you say?
Got it. I'll keep it simple and to the point. Terminator is a movie, not real life. And I'll make sure to keep things short and easy to understand. Thanks for the feedback.
Much appreciated there, dude.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, I don't like that.
All right. So you had some little homework to do for the podcast. Did you find anything entertaining for us in the realm of entertainment this week?
And I'm going to keep it at theme. I'm going to keep it in the entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, when you're I went to Poland, and you're kind of captivated in this airplane for many hours. So I get to catch up on my movies.
Yeah. It's a good time to do it.
It is. And so some of the new ones that came out, Expendables 4. Have you seen it?
Nope, but I just pictured a Mark 19 mounted on the side of a wheelchair.
I mean, holy crap. How are these washed up action movie star still doing. I mean, it could not have been the worst movie ever. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, horrible. I mean, they're just short of trying to save the world as they're on canes. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So of course it had Sly in it. Sylvester Stallone. Was Dolph Lundgren in it?
He was.
Okay. Who else was Jason Statham in it?
He was in it.
Okay. Because out of all the old dudes, he's probably the youngest and most.
You know who the
of
youngest
all.
one was in there?
Who's that?
Megan Fox. She was in it.
Oh, good God. Was she?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, not only are the old guys washed up in it, they bring in it's like, look like predators. I mean, it's like, oh, God. I mean, this movie could not have been so horrible. I'm like, and just giving old white men a bad rap. I'm telling you, it was not a good movie. It was horrible. But I watched
Jet Li too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I watched all 2 hours of it. I'm like, holy crap.
Okay, I'll have to watch it as well. Hey, so Sylvester Stallone is packing up. He's leaving LA and moving to Florida. Bought a house in Florida.
Well, I haven't seen his application yet. I mean, we're full.
It's still in the. I'm getting through it. I'm about 3 weeks behind on your application. Sly, we'll let you know. But meanwhile, just stay up there by the Georgia border. We'll let you know when you can cross.
Yeah, it's and so another movie. I don't know why I keep hitting this damn microphone. The Family Plan. Mark Wahlberg.
I'm pretty sure I just saw that movie.
Yeah, he's like a used car salesman who actually has a history of being an assassin.
Yes, that's a really good movie.
That's a horrible movie. They've used that same plot how many times? How many action movies have you not watched that it's some ordinary guy that has a history of either CIA, killing people, assassin? He's got a secret. I mean,
you're right.
That's it. It's just
Hollywood, the writers and producers. I'm going to blame more of the writers. Just the scripts are done. So it's sequeled out. They have done all the movies there is to do. Someone needs to come up with a movie that's got some plot twist to it.
And
that's
new.
Never been a new idea.
Yeah, new ideas.
But it's still got to be cool and something I can watch, and got nothing about leaving letters in a mailbox.
Hey, I've got a script plan that we've talked about, but hey, it's,
Yeah. I kind of want to tell people about that script, but we can't.
No, because they'll steal that son of a bitch in a heartbeat.
One of our 3 listeners is probably
some kind of Hollywood writer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, listen to these dumbasses. They may give away some secret I can use to write a movie. So, that got to be fired too.
Jimmy's, excuse me. Jimmy's got a great idea for a movie script. And I think we're going to start storyboarding it out, in our spare time. And
what spare time?
Okay, so it's going to take us a couple of years.
It's going to take a while, but
but it's really good. And I already want to watch it. And we haven't even come up with the whole thing yet. We got the first 3 episodes kind of scripted out in our head.
So it's a TV show.
It kind of needs to be, doesn't it?
It does to have the different
Netflix series. So yes, not a movie, but something along the lines of like Reacher on Netflix, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Netflix is a powerhouse to be dealt with. If you're not in a format that can be on Netflix, you're probably missing out. Netflix is getting into the live sports too.
I know Prime is. I didn't know about Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix is holding the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Okay.
And they're gonna.
So again,
that, so.
Is that a sport or is that just entertainment?
Dude,
from?
I can't predict what we're about to see when it comes to that. It's in August.
So again, this is old guy, young guy, boxing match.
So, I think when they first talked, they were going to wear headgear. That's out. They're not wearing headgear. It's not supposed to be an expedition. Mike Tyson is in his 9th or 10th day of hardcore training for this fight. And he's been putting out a tweet, a little message to Jake Paul every day. My God, that man is vicious. He has not.
He's already gotten into his head.
Oh, my God. I'm just trying to think that Jake Paul, for as long as he's been boxing, I've got to admit, he looks quite impressive. He's got some. He's light on his feet. He knows what he's doing. He can throw a punch. I can't tell you if, some of this crap is just staged or it's just, an exhibition, not to look like an exhibition, whatever. They're making money, and that's what he is. He's a promoter. He knows how to make money. All I can
say is he can run around that ring all he wants, but let Tyson land one.
But when he gets in that ring, and after all the hype and shit is done, and when that bell rings and he looks across and realizes,
this is a mistake.
Oh, shit. That's Iron Mike Tyson, and he removes souls for a living. That's what that guy did, man.
And how many wins did he have just in the first round?
Oh, my God. I told you about the one time I bought a pay-per-view when I was in the Army, right? And I had all my guys come over. They're about to ring the bell. Ding, ding. I got up off the couch, went inside, opened up the fridge, grabbed a beer. My living room exploded. And when I walked back outside, half the people were gone. That fight lasted 17 seconds. And I hadn't gotten the money from everybody yet for paying for that $75 pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah.
So, anyways, my other movie, Oppenheimer.
I watched that with
great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie. A good movie. Not great. Good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Terry enjoyed it. I did.
I enjoyed it.
I'm a geeky theoretical physicist in my own mind, so I was all into that.
Oh, tell me more, Jarvis.
Yeah, no, you know me. I like the theory. Do theoretical physicists actually know how to do math, or are they just theories? Anyway, somebody leave a comment and let me know, because I'm not good at math.
I'm pretty sure they're pretty darn good at math. I mean,
damn it.
Yeah, that's just how that works.
Hey, Jarvis, do you have to be good at math to be a theoretical physicist? I'll edit this out where he answers faster.
I say, he thinks a lot.
Yes, being good at math is important for a theoretical physicist.
Right,
they use math to explain how things in the universe work and to predict new discoveries.
Hey, you kept it short and sweet that time.
Well, yeah, but hey, he and I are
He's
both
a little long-winded.
Hey, we're both, got 100% on both our answers. I said yes, they should be good at math.
So far,
2-1.
Here's the scoreboard.
Yeah, but I haven't missed one.
I'm not. Yeah, I have.
You've missed two.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well.
Well, I don't think you need to be good at math. Anyways, yeah, they do. So, so what else is happening?
So I think Kate Middleton's dead.
Nah.
Yeah. I think she had some other man's baby. He was found dead in his mom's house with a severe head trauma. It was dealt a suicide, so he beat his head to death. And they had a forced abortion. She didn't survive it. And now some other person is walking with Prince Charles down the sidewalk in a farmer's market. You got a video. It's not her. It is not Kate Middleton. They said it's her. It's not her.
Can we just do one podcast without your conspiracy theories?
Is it still a conspiracy theory when I end up being right?
But you're the only person talking about this. It's not made mainstream media news.
What do you consider mainstream?
Well, at least the Clown News Network, Fox, and the other jokes.
Yeah, but they're not mainstream if they're only getting 500,000 viewers and other people saying that Kate Middleton's dead's getting 4 million. So the mainstream news thinks she's Connor. She's a goner, man.
Anyway, so what else is happening, Billy?
I've never cared about. I don't understand the fascination that people have with the royal. What do you call them? Just the
Royal family.
Royal family, or whatever.
I do watch it only because,
like, didn't we shoot all of them in the 1700s? Like, why are we fascinated with it?
well, you got to realize. So I kind of watch it and laugh, and the reason I say that is because the British people have made a bad investment since they're the ones funding all the royal family's lifestyle, homes, and everything else, and salaries. So, I mean, you want to talk about a country full of dumbasses? These guys fund the royal family, and they have no role in politics.
Nope. I mean, it's still considered a monarchy, but they have the parliament that's kind of like
Running the
formed after
government.
our like a
Our
democracy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which we do not live in a democracy, by the way. It's a republic. Anyway, we'll stay on my soapbox about that, man. Send the pledge to the flag.
I do watch the royal because it's a bad investment. Just
quote,
gone
it's a
bad.
republic if you can keep it. Remember? Not a democracy. It's a threat to our democracy. We don't live in a democracy. There's a difference. Look it up.
He's on a soapbox, people.
Yeah. Anyway,
Him and his new buddy Jarvis.
it may be semantics, but there's a difference.
Well, won't you ask Jarvis? Is it a democracy or
That's a good
is it a
question.
republic?
Jarvis, what's the difference between a democracy and a republic?
In a democracy, people vote directly on laws and decisions. In a republic, people elect representatives who make those decisions for them.
Is the United States a democracy or a republic?
The United States is a republic because it has elected representatives who make laws and decisions. It's also called a democratic republic because it combines elements of democracy with its system of representation.
And what's a banana republic?
People may need to know that. Jarvis, what's the definition of a banana republic?
A banana republic is a term used to describe a politically unstable country that relies heavily on exporting a limited resource product like bananas or minerals.
Cuba.
This term.
Okay. Sorry, I cut him off at the pass there, but you get the.
But it also kind of reminds me a little bit of California.
Just a little, huh?
Anyways, well, hey, we can go ahead and we can close this thing out and
we're
rate
at
this bourbon. And
35 minutes, so by the time I get it down, we'll be a 30
kinda short.
podcast.
Yeah. Kind of short.
Well, actually, that's probably where we should be, around 30. I mean,
Well, I think when we first started the thing, our 20 minutes was our goal.
But we were doing hour-long podcasts, our first ones.
And we were good back then.
I don't know about that.
I think we were. We had an hour-long podcast.
I don't know if we're so good right now.
No. Anyways, let's go ahead and we'll close this one out. We'll rate this bourbon.
Yep.
And ask Jarvis what he thinks of Copperfield.
Let's do that.
Or, I'm sorry, Coppercraft.
So, Jarvis, I just wanted to thank you for being a guest on episode 53 of It's the Bourbon Talking podcast today. We were drinking Coppercraft Distillery Bourbon from Holland, Michigan. What's your thoughts on that bourbon? What have you heard?
Thank you for having me on the podcast.
You're welcome.
About Coppercraft Distillery Bourbon, while I can't taste or drink, I can tell you that Coppercraft Distillery in Holland, Michigan is known for their craft approach to whiskey. They focus on quality ingredients and traditional distilling methods.
Awesome. Well,
He's definitely getting his rhetoric a little shorter, so I appreciate that.
yeah, I did tell him
Jarvis.
to keep it short and sweet. So, he did good there.
He did.
All right. So, we're going to rate this bourbon. Let's see here.
If I can find a marker that works.
Jarvis definitely won the trivia for today.
Well, I only got one question, but I nailed it.
That's right. All right, Jimmy. Your first age before beauty.
Anyways, yeah, hey, I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Let me tell you, you and I are starting to get in sync. I believe we are becoming bourbon sommeliers. I'm giving Coppercraft a 4.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
And that is?
What's that? Oh, the average? Sorry.
Oh, you want to get Jarvis to do it for you?
Jimmy gave it a 4.5. I gave it a 4. That's an average of 4.25. Nailed it. And I didn't need Jarvis to do the math. Jimmy, absolute pleasure, man.
It's fine. We got to try to get another one in before I get on another airplane next week.
Yep. Jarvis,
Can
we're
you
just
say
now
that?
ending
Can
the
you- can you-
podcast and say goodbye to everybody and tell them you'll see them next time. Be sure to like and subscribe this podcast and share it with, close out the podcast. Give us a good outro.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's been a pleasure being here with you on It's the Bourbon Talking podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep the conversations flowing and the bourbon pouring. See you all in the next episode.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Dang.
We'll see you guys
He came
next
up
time.
a notch on that one there. So, hey, we're out here, guys.
Have a great
good
one.
one.